Roland's going nowhere, and he's absolutely slowing down. Pascal Wehrlein leads the way. It's a great start from Max Günther, who's attacking his teammate into turn one. The two BMW i Andretti's side by side, and Günther has somehow managed to get up into second position. It's a huge burst of mud and dirt on the exit of the first corner, but Wehrlein leads. It's Günther second, Dennis third. Günther came from nowhere, started in fifth position. Oh, and in the wall is Cassidy. Nick Cassidy in the Envision Virgin car looks to be out of the race already.
As we see the safety car coming out, a full safety car.
Green flag, green flag.
So Pascal Wehrlein floors the throttle, and the top three have managed to break away a little bit. And there goes Wehrlein into attack mode now. So he takes attack mode early. Where's he going to come out? It's going to be third, is it? He's going to look to the inside of Jake Dennis. Here comes Wehrlein to the inside of Jake Dennis, and through he goes.
And there's no defending that. Degrassi, fabulous racing driver, as he looks like he's going to try and pass Sims. He does up the inside into turn one.
And there, into attack mode, meanwhile, goes the race-leading BMW of Max Günther. So Pascal Wehrlein is back into the lead. Degrassi is up into fourth position, and straight away, he's going back past Degrassi. Lock up from Günther, gets it turned in, and he is back up into fourth place then. Freitz goes to the inside. Oh, has a huge lock-up and wipes out De Vries. First and second in the championship. The two Dutchmen won't be scoring points today because of that. And it almost like qualifying. In qualifying at turn one, Freitz had a huge front lockup, couldn't get it stopped, and he's not trying to attack De Vries there.
There
goes Jake Dennis into attack mode. Right to the outside, activates it. Is he going to get out? Oh, he does lose another. That's how much time you lose. Comes out behind Mortara. So there we go. He's used both his attack modes. He resumes the lead of the race. He's in a good position here now, is Pascal Wehrlein. He's still got quite a lot of energy.
Oh,
so
Sims and John-Eric Verne. Was that a collision? Verne was further up the road. Let's
this
have a
on
look.
board with Verne then. He's going through attack mode now. Look to the right, and oh, it's a close one. And there goes Günther. Mortara follows him, and that means Jake Dennis is back up into second position now. So Wehrlein leads, Dennis back up into second, and there's Mortara and Evans fighting it out, and Mortara comes out just in front of Evans.
That was key for Mortara. I think it might be Mitch Evans take his last one. No, Sam Bird. Yeah, Sam Bird.
Oh, and he's been hit into the wall by Lynn. Lynn and Bird collide again.
Oh.
And there's the fight now for Da Costa. That's Antonio Felix Da Costa getting past Alex Lynn, and the safety car is deployed then. So here's what happened to Sam Bird coming out of attack mode, and it's pretty similar to the other Mahindra incident, isn't it? Almost identical.
It's identical in that blind spot. The same thing that happened to Alexander Sims.
Green flag, green flag.
Wehrlein floors the throttle. Pascal Wehrlein, race leader, under investigation for a technical infraction.
I see Mortara looking, he's going to have a go at Max Günther. Max Günther defends to the inside.
Dramatically
Oh, big lock up on the rear.
Dennis comes through. He's going to emerge in the pack. Whereabouts is the question. I think it's just behind Da Costa. And Mortara sends it in at 11, and Günther's getting mugged. Mortara's up to third, Degrassi's up to fourth. Rast is trying to get through as well. Bold from Rast, and he makes it through. Forces his way past Günther. Classic René Rast style. Oh, and there's contact there as Da Costa tries to get past Günther as well. To the outside, Günther's struggling. This is surely heading straight to the wall. No, but it has allowed Jake Dennis to get through ahead of Da Costa.
As we see Jake Dennis going past his teammate Max Günther. Oh, Da Costa locking up, just making the corner.
But he's losing out here to Alexander Sims. Sims gets through. Absolutely ginormous lockup from Antonio Felix Da Costa on board with Degrassi. He's right up behind him. The fight for second place goes for it. Degrassi through, and Rast has got 8%. So through he goes, up into third position then. There's that huge train of cars. Da Costa on the attack, Günther defending. There's a lockup from Stoffel van Doorn. There's a lockup from Nick De Vries. They all still manage to hit the apex. Wehrlein is still leading the way. The checkered flag is going to fall. Pascal Wehrlein takes the checkered flag in Puebla, but it's the two Audis who come across the line in second and third. There's the disqualification. Pascal Wehrlein has been disqualified for a technical infraction.
Wehrlein is disqualified.
Lucas de Grassi wins for the third time in Mexico. That is his first win, the Brazilian, for a long, long time. Lucas de Grassi victorious. Half a second clear of René Rast. Eduardo Mortara third. Not declaring the tyres is the reason for the penalty for the Porsche of Wehrlein and Lotterer. All 5 lights are on, and we go green in Puebla. Good start from Roland this time, and it also looks like a good start from Jean-Eric Vergne. Mortara's coming up alongside Pascal Wehrlein. Mortara's on the outside, coming into the braking zone for turn 1. He's going to outbrake Wehrlein, is he, as they come into the first corner? He is. Mortara is up into second place. Vergne and Dennis are going side by side through the right hand and out of turn 2. Look how dirty it is on the exit of that corner, but Roland holds the lead. Mortara second, Wehrlein, Dennis, Vergne, Lynn and Buemi are going side by side. Nick Cassidy's getting involved in there as well. Damage for Stoffel Van Dorn.
This is close quarters racing.
Oh.
There you go, crunch of carbon fibre.
And there he goes, he forces his way through, and Sims tries to come through as well. And Alexander Sims takes 2 places. Brilliant opportunistic move from the Mahindra driver.
As we see Lucas de Grassi making a very late move.
There's a look from Sergio Sette Camera, and he whacks Oliver Turvey, coming from a long, long way back there, Sette Camera. So Roland from the lead goes early, comes through the activation zone now, and he will have an extra 35 kilowatts of power for 4 minutes. Oh, and there goes Nick Cassidy trying to find Buemi all locked up. Lotterer getting involved in the black, white and red Porsche as well, but no one in the end made any progress there. And, well, there's another attack from Alexander Sims. And this is where he's going to try and get past Jake Dennis. Jake Dennis defends vigorously. As you can see, Sette Camera and Turvey under investigation for causing an incident. There goes Mortara onto the dirty stuff, and he emerges just behind Dennis then, and goes for it straight away, coming into 7. Gets the move done.
As we see Jean-Eric Vergne making a move on Jake Dennis. I don't think he was expecting that. Jake caught Jake Dennis napping just a little bit, and Jake's holding the cars up behind.
So Roland's much, much quicker through the attack mode activation there, and comes out side by side with Jean-Eric Vergne. Roland has got both of his attack modes done in the first 12 minutes of this E-Prix. And De Vries is in the pits. Has he got a left rear puncture? De Vries has a left rear puncture, I'm sure of it. Now this is a replay of Lucas de Grassi hitting the back of Nick De Vries as they came up into the left-hander of turn 7. Wehrlein activates his second attack mode, and Nick Cassidy here in the purple Envision Virgin Racing car, back up into third, well now up into third position I should say, and he hasn't taken any attack modes yet. Lotterer in deep into the right-hander, and he's squeezing Sims in the wall, and he's just not letting him through. Sims forces his way past in the end. Some of the advertising is coming with the BMW of, well, all of the cars. There's some on the back, there's some on the back of Gunter as well. And he's just activated his second attack mode. Eduardo Mortara in the race lead. And there's more contact further back with Nato and Buemi. Buemi getting ahead. Nato losing places. Yeah. There's all sorts of debris on the front of Jean-Eric Vergne.
Mitch Evans in the Jaguar on the inside making the move.
And Freitz is attacking Antonio Felix da Costa coming into turn 1. And Freitz gets through. Oh, that's where it all got crunchy with Bird. Sandwiched in, so de Grassi's got involved in another scrap here. As I say that, Nick Cassidy is using
hit the inside wall. Look at the damage to the tyre. Has he damaged the wheel enough that he's going to get a flat tyre, or has he damaged the suspension? Looks like it. It's a mistake by Oliver Roland.
Wehrlein through into second place. An error from Oliver Roland, and now Wehrlein will set off to attack Eduardo Mortara.
Oh, and Vergne spins.
Jean-Eric Vergne throws it away from 5th place. Out of absolutely nowhere at turn 9. Mortara is so good through the final corner that Wehrlein looks like he's right with him. But Wehrlein pulls away. Onto the brakes into turn 1, and he's not close enough.
And the compromise, and lock-up from Mortara.
And here's Gunter sending one from miles back, locked up. Vergne sees him coming. He was looking in his mirrors all the way, and he knew if he wasn't careful, he was getting wiped out there. And there he just gets wide and slams into the barriers. Antonio Felix da Costa in the wall. Eduardo Mortara is leading the way, but he's got a big advantage here in Puebla after this mistake from Pascal Wehrlein. He was right behind him and then got wide on the way in.
Yeah, he was a bit too far to the right through 6, and then that put him offline for 7.
Nick Cassidy up into third place ahead of Oliver Rowland then at the, presumably then at turn 14, I guess. And the Envision Virgin car is up into third place. We've got 1 minute plus a lap to go as we come across the line now. So 2 laps to go. Rowland isn't happy. He's locked up. We're on board with him. And he gets his stop just about. Eduardo Mortara wins in Puebla and launches himself into championship contention. Eduardo Mortara taking the win. 2.2 seconds clear of Pascal Wehrlein, and Nick Cassidy is classified as third. Sims, Turvey, Nato, De Vries all retired.